Hey, Offbeat Wanderlust family! Welcome back to the channel where we dive into all things travel with a twist. Today, we're heading to the vibrant and chaotic heart of Mexico City. Fun fact. Did you know Mexico City is sinking at a rate of up to 10 inches per year? So get there while it's still above ground. The best time to visit is between March and May, just before the summer rains. As for getting around, the best way? Definitely the metro or a trusty Uber. Stick around until the end. Number 7 is so cool, you'll want to book it ASAP. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check the description for all the links. Number 1, Hop On Hop Off City Tour by Turibus One Day Pass. Let's kick things off with a super chill way to get your bearings in this massive city. The Hop On Hop Off City Tour with Turibus. This is the classic tourist move, but hear me out, it's a great way to see Mexico City's highlights without wearing out your feet on day one. Whether you're into history, art, or tacos, and who isn't, there's something for everyone. The best part? You can hop off wherever your heart desires, from the historic Zocalo to trendy Roma. Plus, the commentary on board is packed with tidbits you can pretend you knew all along. Number 2, Frida Kahlo Museum Guided Tour. Next up, a visit to Casa Azul, aka the Frida Kahlo Museum. This place is like walking into a painting. It's so vibrant and full of Frida's personal art, clothes, and keepsakes. A guided tour really takes it up a notch, letting you dive deep into her life story. Did you know Frida kept a pet deer? Yeah, she was that cool. Make sure to stroll through the garden too. It's like a mini oasis in the middle of bustling Mexico City. This one's for the art lovers, the history buffs, and anyone who enjoys a little drama with their art. Number 3, Teotihuacan Air Balloon Flight and Cave Breakfast. Alright, time for something that'll literally take your breath away. A hot air balloon ride over Teotihuacan. Imagine floating over ancient pyramids as the sun rises. Epic, right? But it doesn't stop there. After you land, you're treated to breakfast in a cave. Yes, a cave! Talk about dining with a view. This one's a bit on the pricey side, but for a once-in-a-lifetime experience, it's totally worth it. Plus, you get major bragging rights when you tell people you had breakfast underground after flying over ancient ruins. Who's living the adventure life now? Number 4, Lucha Libre show with tacos, beer, and mezcal. Looking for some true local flavor? You have to hit up a Lucha Libre wrestling match. This isn't your average wrestling. It's a mix of high-flying moves, colorful masks, and pure Mexican energy. Grab some tacos, a cold beer, and a shot of mezcal, and settle in for an unforgettable night. The crowd gets into it, so be prepared to cheer or boo with your new Lucha Libre family. Honestly, this is where the true magic of Mexico City's nightlife comes alive. And the tacos? Well, they're practically a sport of their own. Number 5, Chapultepec Forest and Castle. Let's cool things down with a trip to Chapultepec Forest. Yes, it's a forest in the middle of the city, Mexico City's version of Central Park, but with a castle. Climb up to Chapultepec Castle, and you'll get some of the best views of the city. Plus, it's packed with history, from ancient Aztec times to Mexican independence. It's like a history book, but way more fun to walk through. And did I mention the squirrels? They're everywhere. Bonus points if you can get one to pose for a selfie. Number 6, Xochimilco Canals and Trajineras. Ready for some colorful fun? Head over to Xochimilco and hop on a trajinera, those bright festive boats that'll float you down the ancient canals of Mexico City. This place is basically a floating party, with live music, food, and drinks all while you cruise. If you're lucky, you might even catch a mariachi band floating by. Pro tip: bring snacks and drinks to level up the experience. The vibe here is super laid back, so it's perfect for a day of chilling and soaking in the local culture. Plus, how often do you get to float through history like this? Number 7, Mercado Roma. Okay, get ready because number 7 is a foodie's paradise. Mercado Roma is one of the trendiest food markets in Mexico City, offering everything from gourmet tacos to craft beer. You could spend hours wandering from stall to stall, tasting dishes that range from classic Mexican street food to fusion cuisine that'll blow your mind. The vibe here is a blend of hipster and authentic local flavor, making it a must-visit for anyone who loves food, which, let's be real, is all of us. And for the vegetarians out there, don't worry, there are plenty of options for you too. Number 8. National Museum of Anthropology. If you want to dive deep into Mexico's rich history and culture, the National Museum of Anthropology is the place to be. This museum is massive. Think Indiana Jones, but without the danger. You'll find everything from ancient Aztec artifacts to stunning Mayan sculptures. The centerpiece? The sunstone, often referred to as the Aztec calendar. Plus, the architecture of the museum itself is pretty spectacular. The courtyard has this gigantic umbrella-like structure that'll have you snapping photos before you even step inside. Bonus, it's free on Sundays for Mexican residents, so you might want to plan your visit accordingly. Number 9. Palacio de Bellas Artes. For some jaw-dropping architecture and a dose of culture, visit the Palacio de Bellas Artes. This building is a work of art, both inside and out. The exterior is all white marble and grand domes, while the inside is filled with murals from Mexico's most famous artists, like Diego Rivera. If you time it right, you can catch a performance by the Ballet Folclórico de Mexico, a traditional Mexican dance troupe. Whether you're an art lover or not, this place will blow your mind with its beauty and cultural significance. Just make sure your camera is charged. This spot is Instagram gold. Number 10. Coyoacan Neighborhood. Our final stop is the bohemian neighborhood of Coyoacan, home to Frida Kahlo, yes, but also much more. This area feels like a small town in the middle of the city, with cobblestone streets, colorful houses, and a laid-back vibe that'll make you want to linger. Grab a coffee or churro from a street vendor and wander through its lively plazas, where you might stumble upon a local market or street performers. It's the perfect spot to slow down, soak in the culture, and reflect on your Mexico City adventure. Trust me, you'll leave this place feeling like a local. And that wraps up our adventure through Mexico City. I hope this list of unique things to do inspires you to explore the city like never before. Let me know in the comments which of these you're dying to try first, or if you've already done some, tell us your stories. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more offbeat travel adventures. Check out the description for all the links to the tours and spots we talked about today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next Offbeat Wanderlust journey.